met Fujiwara Shihan when we went to Japan. It was about 2007, 2008. And my first impression of him would be how much he loved kids. We took our children with us, as we do every year. He embraced them from the very beginning, and that shows through when he's teaching his students. He's very passionate about the children and the future of karate, and I have continued to be impressed with him ever since in all aspects of our training. He's a very good cook. He runs his own ryokan. He and his wife run a ryokan together, the family ryokan, and he does all the cooking. He gets up every morning early, goes and picks up the fresh fish for his guests. So when we go to Japan to train, he is up before all of us, getting the food for his guests in his ryokan. Then he comes to train, teaches us, and then he returns to cook lunch for his guests at lunchtime, comes back to teach us in the afternoon, and then returns back again to cook the dinner, and then goes off and teaches the evening class with the youth, with the young students. So he's phenomenal.
In 1989, Tazaki said to me that when I'm ready, I'll get to meet this man in Akita, and he'll teach me the kata, and exactly that's what he's done. He's poetry in motion from the first time I've seen him. I first seen Fujiwara in Tokyo in '99. He was taking the seminar. Quite nervous because he was first time to take the seminar. I think he was 7th dan. The second time I met him in 2000, Tazaki Shihan sent me up with Lipinski Shihan and Vasi Shihan to Omagari for the first time. I have a Japanese student that translated for me sometimes, and she said that he's a pure gentleman, and I agree with that. Sashimi chef, I sat in one time in the kitchen, watched him make up the sushi with all the different ones, and just trim a salmon like I've never seen before. That's another side to the man that wasn't there, that no one's seen. I went up there training one time. He got me to take the junior classes because he had to go off and teach sashimi. He's active with the old people in the area and keeping them active in as far as social stuff. That's the sort of man he is. Very active. I don't know how he does it. Well, I mean, in the school kids are fantastic. I mean, let's say he teaches the sport karate for the school kids. He's built his own dojo right next to his hotel and living quarters for himself. And just amazing to have trained with us all day, do all this sashimi stuff first. So he works for himself, goes to markets, picks up all his fish markets, trains with us for the 6 hours he's training with, then goes and has a quick tea and comes back and teaches the kids for another 3 hours. And that's every day in August, or July, August. Loves his karaoke. So yeah, he can sing better than all of us. So enjoys a party and likes people to be. Seiwakai is like a big family to him, all around the world. So yeah, it's a real buzz to actually be around him.
It was 35 years ago, back in London, on a seminar with Tazaki Sensei, Shiomi Sensei, and Fujiwara Sensei at the seminar. Truly blessed to have the most amazing teachers in the world all together teaching us. Fujiwara Sensei has been one of the greatest influences on my life. He is truly an inspirational leader and an incredible teacher who has enormous patience with people like myself, whose methodology of karate has taken many, many years to perfect. I am deeply honored to have him as my sensei. He has spent the last 35 years turning me into the good man that I am now.
First time when I was in Japan, went to Omagari for the first time up there. First thing I noticed was his precision. Definitely very, very precise karateka. His passion. I really enjoyed. He's a very personable Japanese man, which is very unique across the hierarchy of karate that I've ever met. He's much more forthright with information than you probably see from any other karateka.
I first met Fujiwara Hanshi in 2005. I had the opportunity to go to Japan and participate in the annual Seiwakai training in Omagari for a week, and I was just blown away. I just remember seeing this little Japanese man who couldn't speak very much English, but his mannerisms and his body language was just phenomenal. The way he moves, pow, 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 is just incredible. He's such a generous man. You ask him a question, he'll just inundate you with information. And I was also really surprised to see how gentle he was with kids. He just loves teaching kids, and he always had the time for children.